Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and today I want to work on this journal. Trying to adjust this camera a tiny bit. I've been doing a little bit in it, not a lot, just a little bit, and I thought, well, I better come back and show you what I'm up to. So this is the fabric and lace one because I'm determined to finish them all off, okay? This one here, I've started to do a couple of other small ones, but I need to finish off these. I needed to just do a different thing for you on a tutorial when I've decided to make that one where you sew that pages in, like this. And I'll come back on here when I haven't, the idea going through my head of what I'm going to do that. This one here has this cover goes on here. Just give you a quick recap of what it's going to be like. There's a bit more work to go on that bit. And so that's really cool, and I love it. And I'm going to put that up there. I'll just throw it, sorry. I didn't really just throw it. It's okay, it's all clean up there where it is. So this one here's got, because it's made out of fabric and lace, we're going to have a few little booklets in here. So there's one that I've done and put that in the front part under the hankies that I did some beading on. This one here has got another little booklet in here. I'm going to make sure that there's plenty of places to journal, because you can't write on the fabric, but you need the pretty fabric, to make it this. So here you can write on that. That's cool. Here you can write on this one. Love them. I think they look gorgeous. And then I've put this one here. I've stuck that down. We're not going to worry about ironing too much because, this is not going to happen with me because I'm not big on ironing. But I've made this one this morning and I'm going to consider putting some little pockets in there. So if things get, out of hand and I can't figure out what to do next, I'll get back to that. I was just over here on this page here where I need to put little things in these pockets here. But I wanted to fix this page up. Because I wanted to actually do this one first. So I'm going to work on this one for a minute. It shouldn't take me long to finish that. I haven't worked out yet what I'm going to put on it. It can have another pocket on the top, I suppose, or a picture or something. But I like this here for it, don't you? I think that looks really cool. But then it's no, then that's not, I don't know what I'm going to try to say here. Maybe I should put it over this way a bit further so it's level up along there like that. You can see through this, but that's all right. I mean, all you're seeing is, oh, hang on, might look better that way. And then you can tuck something there too, can't you? If that's straight. See, this is some of this awesome lace that I got. Where's the other piece? I've got 2 or 3 awesome pieces. What did I do with the other bit? Just let me peep around here for a minute. Just give you this close by, hopefully. Oh, I just put it here a minute ago on the table. Here it is. Look, see. I'm looking in the wrong place, aren't I? You know what I really want to do? Put this little glove in here. It's got a piece of card in there, right? See? Already. But I really would like to do that. Put a little tag in it. Don't know yet. We'll have to see. The old brain's going to start ticking over and figure out what to do with it, eh? That looks nice on there, doesn't it? I do like that. I'm a little bit balked by the darkness behind there, though. Hang on a minute. Because I can see that, and I know that that's supposed to be in there. It's I always turn it upside down if I'm feeling that about it. How's that? Oh dear, I know I'm a silly old thing, but I just want to, right, I like that, and it's really nice. Got a lot to go. I've got a lot of pieces too that I want to put into this because I just love them. I just want to put a lot of... I have got these gloves as well, 2 of these. I've got 2. Here's the other one here. Yeah, I've got two of these ones. I think these would look nice on a page. One of them, anyway. So I'll have to see, because I found all these. Well, find them. I collected them up when I was doing the room. Jeremy helping me do the room. I've got my daughter and that coming to help me on a regular basis to do the room, so we can keep it tidy for me. To help me keep it tidy, because it's not easy by myself all the time. Anyway, so went to the. Oh, gee, this is a story for you. Now, don't get scared, right? From the start, don't get scared. Because what I'm going to say to you, please don't start to worry flat out. Just don't get scared, it's all right. Nobody panic. Okay, so yesterday, I wasn't going to the doctor, but I decided, well, I was going. I had an appointment to go to her because I rang her up and she told me she wanted to see me because I got really bad pain in my chest and across my back and down my arm. And my fingers were really hurting bad. Anyway, so she said, well, you better come in, she said, because I better have a look at you. So off I goes. I wasn't going to go because it started to sprinkle, but then I had to go because it just had to. You know how that is. You just feel, I wanted to get up there just to make sure everything was all right, because she said I better go and see her. So that looks really good, doesn't it? I think I'd rather it on a page over here. So off I goes. I go in and we're talking a bit, and, you know, she said to me she didn't think it was heart-related. I didn't either because, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I didn't think it was to do with myself, see. You know, I could feel, you know, how we know what our bodies are thinking, you know. But anyway, so she said, well, I better give you the blood test anyway. We'll do blood test and we'll get a EGC thing done. So anyhow, I thought, oh, okay, where do I go to do this? And she said, you're going to go next door because there's a place there that does blood, you know, does your blood and does your, what's the name, next door to where they are. And the ECG. And it goes in there. And this lady that was relieving, because the regular people were not there, rang somebody before I even got the chance to, you know, seen what I had to have done, and she rang someone. And when she got off the phone, she said to me, this is a really urgent thing. She said, I need to go and talk to your doctor. So off she goes, because it's just through the doorway. She goes over, I don't know if she talked to the doctor or not, but she come back and she said, you got to go out to the hospital. I said, what for? And she said, well, you got to go out there, she said, because this is urgent. We're going to shut here at 1:30 and we won't have the results. She said, this is really urgent. She said, you could have a massive heart attack. Because I went, oh my God, you know, I'm starting to think, what the heck? The doctor never told me she thought that. Anyway, so off I goes. Takes a while to get out there. It took me about 15 minutes to get out. They rang my daughter and she went in the car because I'm on my scooter, and she come along in the car and just waited at sections of the road to make sure that I was getting out there okay, all in one piece. So off I goes out there, and they want to know why I'm there. Why are you here? Because there's this place in town. I said, this woman sent me out here. I said, the doctor told me I had to come out here. And they're querying this, and I said, well, they said because you can send the thing over to Forbes. That's a town that's only 20 miles from here. And she said, now, do I want to put a piece of paper on this? I don't think so. Anyway, so she said, I said, the lady that was doing the blood said, well, I can do your blood, she said, but then you're going to have to go into the emergency, she said, to get this other bit done. So anyway, she did the blood thing. It was really easy. Didn't even feel any pain or nothing. It didn't even hurt. She got the blood out, and we're still wondering why I'm out there, you know, this urgent thing. And anyhow, I went into the emergency part and I talked to the girl there, the nurse, and I told her that what I was doing because she was wondering why this was going on. According to the lady, I don't know about whether my doctor said this or not, but according to the lady at the first blood place, I needed this urgent, this thing done urgently. So anyway, they put the thing onto me, you know, the thing you test your heart with, one of those ECG machine things, and it was good. And they took my blood pressure, and it was perfect. And I said, oh my goodness, thank you. And they said, you can go home now. I thought, oh my goodness me, isn't that good? I was so pleased, but at the same time, I was so stressed because of what that lady said to me. I mean, you know, she probably didn't have the right to, because the doctor never said that. She said to me that I was good, you know. And the woman said, oh, you've got to have these tests, she said, because they could, you know, you could be going to have a massive heart attack. She said, you need to have these tests and you need to have them at the hospital because they can get the results back quicker and rah, 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 you know. And I thought, oh dear, what's going on here? But you know what, I should not have worried too much. But anyway, I went out there and I had it done. But now I have to have x-rays and scans on my shoulder and my arm. I might have to have it in a sling again. Not happy. Had to have it in a sling one time before, but it wasn't this bad. So I'm not happy about that because I hated it. I was just, you know, like a naughty kid. There was no way I wanted to have my arms stuck in. It's my left one, so it helps me really good. So I don't know what to do, you know, about doing that. I know I'm going to put that down. I'm going to turn page now because I have to start thinking on the next thing. Okay, so I've got these pockety things here. Okay, so there's the next page. I'll show you these. That's pretty, isn't it? I like that. Do like how that turned out. And that one, got to do a bit more on that one. This one here still haven't finished. Oh yes, this is cool, isn't it? I forget what these are like because I don't come near them for a really long time. This is really neat as well. Is that another little booklet? It is. Very good, Sonia. Make some more. I'll make some more booklets. And then I've got a lot more stuff. There's one there. Yes, I do. Oh, good. There's another one. There's another pocket. So I'll be putting journals all the way through this, okay? And there's another pocket, and that's all the embroidery thing I did that day. Them times with yous, the day. All the times we were doing the embroidery things. So anyway, so then anyhow, poor hubby, he started to worry too. He said, why are they sending you out there? Because I didn't ring him and tell him. And he got upset and thought, you know, I think it was going... But anyway, it's... the way things are, I suppose you've got to make sure everything's all right, but you still didn't have to scare me like that. Well, because I'm a big person, every time I have to go out to the hospital with anything, they'd all be rushing me onto one of them machines flat out and sticking in these things in case they had to give you some sort of blood, and you know, just it was just always stressful for me to have to do that. So I wonder if I should put that onto the back of there, make one of these little... This is nice, this, isn't it? I bought them the other day. I might need some paper on that. What do you reckon? So I can put something... I'm back here again, aren't I? What am I doing back here? Because I have an idea for this one. I have an idea. Look, wait a minute. I'll show you what I'm doing. Where's the piece of stuff I had? I want a piece of stuff. Will I have purple? This looks good. There's mauve. That looks nice, doesn't it? I want to make 2 pockets, see, because I want to put tags in there or whatever. You know, you can't just have every page can't just be a booklet, can it? So I thought if I stick this down here, and then, you know, you can use it as a separate thing then, see? Right, so we're going to cut that there. I might have to chop a bit more off. That probably wasn't right, Sonia. Okay. Because the mauve and the pinks go together really good, and this is all these pieces. When I say all these pieces, they look like burlap, don't they? Well, some of them are. Now, let me see. If I put some glue under here, but I have to do it in a line, in a good line. I hope I'm in the middle. I hope you can't see my head. Oh well, I did brush my hair, but you probably don't want to see my head under there. You want to see what I'm doing. Okay, so across there. I don't, it's not quite in the middle, but we're not going to be too, you know, weird about that, are we? We're going to do that. Okay. Right, now I've got a bit of overlap, but that's better than to have something you can cut off. So that was my story for the day. Oh dear. Hubby's out the front doing lots of stuff. He's put 26 lavender plants in garden out there because he's making a really, well, he's been working on his garden now for a while, but he's waiting for the lavenders to, because he grew them off other ones or something, cuttings and things, bits. Come and stick down, please. I'll hold you for a minute. Maybe. Come on. Must have glue under it, really. I'm not going to chance that. I'm going to have to pick it up and just put a bit there in case he's sitting here all day trying to get this to stick down. Anyway, so the doctor did give me some strong painkillers, but I don't think they work very good. They're not the same as what they usually give you, you know, the ones with them. I don't know what they are. She doesn't usually give me... I have some that I take for my osteoarthritis, but she told me not to have them this morning. I was supposed to take the stronger ones. Actually, they take a really long time to work, and then I was really dopey, and I said to Jeremy, if I take these in the morning, I'm not going to be doing anything for the rest of the day. I'm going to just be hanging around, you know. They don't seem to work on the pain as much as they did on the, you know, making you feel lethargic and that, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just take my ordinary ones this morning, and then I'll take one before I go to bed, I guess, and them other things. But, I know we should do what they say, but, you know, come on. They're not always right, are they? This is nice, isn't it? We've got more than one there too. Look at that. That's a benefit. That's a good thing with these. They're really small, really, they're pretty. Right, stop fiddling now. I want to put, do I want to put pictures on here? I've got some of these here things. Oh, wow, that's cool. There's a mouse dressing a bird. And this one is a mouse dancing with a bird. Well, that's nice. Are they pretty for here? Do you think? Or do I need flowers? Do I need flowers or mice? Oh, I've got these. That's interesting. Don't think I'll bother with that one. These dogs in the boxes are nice, aren't they? Oh, look at that. Nothing's going with the purple so far. This could do. This one's too big. I've got a little box here, a little packet here with bits in it, so I'm going to get the bits out and see what I can use. Things I like. I do this, I put stuff I like in bags and pockets and things all over the house. Well, actually all over the house, but if I see anything I go, oh good, and pick it up and put it on the table somewhere. That looks nice, that lady. She's all gone to sleep though. Wait a minute. These are cool, these little things. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is nice. That's nice. Yes, I don't know. I do like the little dogs in the bucket, in the baskets, in the purse. They're really cute, aren't they? I don't know if it's sort of the thing that I would put there though. How about the fairies? How about the fairies? I like the fairies. That red one's not going real good with the purple one. I'm not talking to you, Minky. You go away, please, and go to bed. Must be time you have to sleep, cat. I think these are too red for what I'm doing here, aren't they? I'd only be putting that bit on, and that bit there. Wait a minute. Oh, we'll just have a little quick look before we finish cutting it out. Where's the other one gone? You know what's wrecking it, that? Well, it's wrecking it or not, I don't know, but it's taken the colour. Got the wrong colour, haven't I? I'll stick that there for later, and I'll use this. Aha! That's what we need. You'd think I'd pick these things out first before I stuck them down, wouldn't you? But I thought the purple would look good. But if I stick to these other colours, I can put a nice colour in that part then, can't I? I'll stick that on there. I've got to get some more of this stuff. This is really cool. I bought it on eBay or something, and I've got a whole lot of different nice colours. but I've been using it, so you can't have it and use it at the same time, can you? Now, I think the mice look good in the bird. I hope whoever buys this don't mind the mice in the bird, but I can't help that. This is what I want to put on there, so it's my design, I guess, which you might say. And I can't see why anybody wouldn't love this. It's awesomely beautiful, isn't it? I can put pictures of ladies on there, but have I got any pictures yet of things like that in here? I don't think I do I? Any lady photos or anything? I just want it to be whatever I'd like it to put in there, I think, is what I'm trying to do. Just a pretty book. That's all I want to make, is a pretty book. There's no particular idea or anything, it's just going to be a pretty book. Now, I don't know about the white around the edge of it, so maybe I need to put some stuff on. Now, the other day when I was doing the other book, I put a bit of this on, chalky stuff, when I was doing this here piece. And it looks really good around the edge and goes really good, doesn't it? Look at that. Really good around there, didn't it? I don't know if you've seen this bit I did here, but I've got to put another thing down in there. I've got a little envelope in there. This is the only page I've done so far. I'm still considering what to do because it's just balking me a tiny bit, so I'm just going to leave that out of there, over there. But I use this chalky stuff that it's called Versa Magic, and it's a multi-surface chalk ink. And it looks really good. And I've got that one and a pink one. And I don't know what's this one stuff here. That's the colour. It's called Seafoam. I got a whole heap of these, didn't I? Water-based pigment ink pad. Suitable for embossing and stenciling. Acid free. Cannot read this very good on it's small writing. Okay, so now that you aren't seeing everything I've got here, so I think I might just try and put a bit of that round there. Is this where we wreck it, Sonia? Wait a minute. We'll bring it. This paper is a bit shiny. Now, do I have something I could just try it on first? I don't know, I do here. I'm just going to get this off there. And I'm going to put, it's got something on there, but it should be right. I'm going to put a bit on this. No, I'm not. It's not coming off. It's not coming off very strong because it's the paper, I think. It's because of the paper. Maybe it's not very wet. Oh, yeah, you've got to dig down in there to get it out. Look at that. It is colouring it, only very slightly though. See? Well, that looks all right. Hopefully, I could look at that. There you go. It did work. If you can see it. So we should be able to do the mouse soon. Shouldn't we? Look at this. Oh, there we go. Hope it stays on, doesn't come off. Because it's a good colour. Really good colour. Oh dear. I don't mind that at all. I can't even see it. I can't even see it. So I don't know if it's really there or not. I didn't even turn that timer on. I keep doing that, don't I? Oh dear, oh dear. I hope I don't go for too long on this. I'm going to have to turn that timer on in future. I've got some on me, look. Oh, look at that pretty. Isn't it nice pink? And I hope it dries on that. I really do. I do want it to dry on there. It is sticky a bit, so maybe it will dry in a minute. It says fast drying, but because of what it's on, it might not do a very good job of drying. It's getting a lot on my fingers, on my hands. You can see the difference, look. See, there is a difference. because it's on there, but it's not as pink as what I'd like around the edges. The edges haven't got as much as what I'd like. And I'm only going to break it if I do that, so don't do that. Okay, we'll get this up around here. Okay. You know what, that's not really, after all that, I'm not really taken to that really good. I'm not really planning on that one. It's not really what I want, honestly. Sorry about that. I need something, some pictures or something. Well, I'll do the lady ones. The ladies look nice, don't they, if you put them on there. I mean, when I say the lady ones, let me see, I'll show you. I should have printed these off in fabric, but that's okay. Because you can use this. Oh, come on. See, that looks really nice, her sitting there. And this does too. This is a really pretty one. This one here is a little bit sadder looking, or whatever they call it. They weren't supposed to smile back in these days, were they? They weren't allowed to smile. For some reason, when you get your photo taken, you weren't supposed to smile. What else is in here? A hot air balloon. I don't think I'll be using that one. So, say for example, you've got something like this in either pocket, in both in the pocket. Well, that one won't fit, but you know, if you've got something like that in the pockets. That cat's at that damn door again. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So they might look alright. If I put them on, put around something around them. What will I do with that? Put something in it. Oh, that colour. Right. Doing a bit of fiddling here today. I'm sorry about that. Well, it's not really that. It's crafting, isn't it? With it. Crafting with you got to get the ideas, don't you, to come to you. So that's neat. That little tiny thing there. That bit. Not this bit. That bit there. That might go around. Their pictures. I don't know. I don't think I want to put them in a frame thing. Righto, okay. So I'm going to cut this off here because I think it's a tiny bit too big. Just a bit. Wait a minute. And across the bottom, tiny bit. Ooh. Okay, now I hope these stay in here. I hope I don't pull them out. I think they'll be nice, and it's nice to be something to look at, I suppose. Righto, now I'm going to glue those down, and I'm not going to do them both go on the same. I'm going to have one going one way, one back the other, because I don't want to put them in there straight. Your eye doesn't like straight things, really. Unless, of course, you're cutting something out, I suppose. Then it would. So, put that in there, like so. Because I think this white has to be covered over, doesn't it? Really? Too much white. Then I don't know what we're going to do with them, but we'll think of something. We really will think of something, how to fix this. It can go like that. And what else do we need? Something out of here or here. I'll just try this one first and see what I can find in here first. These are too big, I think, these bits. These bits are too big. Where's the other bits? Where's the little bits? Give me some little bits. Here we go. No, you're going too far there. Okay. That's circus. That says circus. Something I don't think that's sort of appropriate for the picture of the lady. There's a mission thing there. Okay, I want something like a I'll go with this sort of thing. No, I don't like the colour of that. I don't put much colour into this, am I? I'm thinking that's what that clanking is. Right, now, before I go any further, I want to put this around it first, okay? I think. Yes, I will do that. I'll get out the little glue pot, and hopefully I won't have gone over time by the time I do that, and I'll have to come back again and finish this, I imagine. I don't know if I want anything else under it before I put this on here, because I'm thinking about more. There's going to be more on. I just want to figure out what sort of more on I'm going to use. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Sometime today would be good. Come on. And it's starting to move slowly. It's very slow. This is not good. It's a good thing I have to do this with my right hand and it's not hurting, so that's good. That's a good thing. Come on. Anyway, I better do this first and then I'm going to have to cut it under it. Do I need it that way? Or do I need it this way? This is not a good decision that I'm having to make here. It's not helping me one bit. Sliding off here because I've got that cover underneath it, but I didn't want to. I'll put this down here. I think my husband's got asthma because he used to have years ago. And do you think he'll admit to it? Because he won't. He thought he had something else the matter with him, but then he thinks too he might have bronchitis or something. Because the doctor checked him and he couldn't see. He didn't think his chest was bad, so he might not have. I could be wrong. He might not have asthma. He just have the cough. And there's a. Hopefully this is going to clear up soon, because it's, I think it's a bit of a worry for him, both of us actually, because, but then again you see, I think when he gets talking or stressed out he starts coughing. And he got worried yesterday about me, and that wasn't good either, because anyway, I'm all good. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oops, oh, nearly chopped it apart. Do I want to put this under here before I put anything else on it? I think I might. Yes, because that'll look really cool, won't it? Well, there's only going to have to be something else as well, so I've got to find something else yet. And I've got to find something else and something else before I finished. I better go, eh? Because I don't know how long I've been on here. And I'll come back in a minute. I'll still be sitting here doing the gluing, okay? I'd imagine. I'll talk to you in a minute.